Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3, where murder. We've probably got a few different things on today's agenda, like digging up that dirt mound, although... Nope, there we go, we are digging it up. We stopped to think about it for a second. But now we're getting some more thieves' tools. Isn't that nice? So I think we've buggered the Steel Watch quest. Gon's true name can destroy the Neuroster, but we can't get Gon's true name because it seems there's a bookcase that should have a book about this. It's not there. It's broken. It's disappeared. So destroying the foundry is going to have to wait until we destroy Gortash himself. We have got Orin's quest, but we're not going to do that just yet. We could impress the murder tribunal. We've got ample hands to pull that off. We don't know where Duke Ravengard is and we don't particularly care. We could check up on Lady Janeth. But we are also looking for dribbles. And we've got to save Vanra. We still haven't figured out a way to finish the necromancy of Thay. There's all sorts of things to do. Maybe Cazador's Palace is a good bet right now. We would like to help friend Astarion. I don't know if we are anywhere close to finding the palace though. Maybe the docks is a good place to begin. Although also, didn't we find out that there was a funeral going on down here? We could crash that, see what's happening. So here we have Umberlee's temple. Let's see what the bitch queen has been getting up to recently maybe.
Rejoice, sisters, for Umberlee has blessed her humble daughter with a pure death. Her lips blue with her kiss, her lungs full of her quenching word. Umberlee's mercy saved her from a slow, sinking death in the beast's shadow. How dare this beast sully the safety of Grey Harbor? We will find its master and send him struggling into the bitch queen's embrace. Not a sweet sleep like Holly's, but a suffocating flood of fruitless garths and bursting flesh.
That sounds fun.
You, supplicant, what tribute do you bring to honor the Wave Mother's fallen daughter?
I bought my weapon to help avenge her death.
Yes. Then you know as well as Umberlee that blood must soon be shed. Your tribute is well received. Breathe deep as she permits.
This is one of the more upbeat funerals I've attended.
We are celebrating an act of divine mercy. Blessed Umberlee saw fit to spare her an ignoble death. But her passing was not as the Wave Mother intended. It was a beast who took her life. An unnatural one whose very existence is an affront to Umberlee. A wretched metal monstrosity hewn by hubris. A rusting pollutant that bleeds black blood into Umberlee's pristine waters.
We could deal with a metal beast. Maybe we could help.
The Queen of the Depths is generous to those who serve her, and her favor is far less deadly than her wrath. Find the master of this poisonous beast and slay him. Then one of her most precious gifts shall be yours.
You're reminded of the Bay Knight's submersible. Could they be connected?
Are we reminded of that? Do we know anything about a Bay Knight submersible? Apparently we do, so we suspect we know the origins of this beast and we will see what we can do.
Salt kiss your brow. We await your return and the Beastmaster's demise. Glorious Wave Mother.
Wonderful. So avenging the drowned. Okay, the quest log doesn't seem to suggest we've got any idea of what's going on, but maybe we do. We'll have to see. We've got another dirt mound. Good. Much else going on down here? There's a passageway. Okay, we've got friends in the guild apparently. We've got to have crime, better be organised crime. Indeed, a wise man once said that. I'm glad that others feel the same. And what's this passageway all about? Ah, the Water Queen's cellar. Okay. There's a Kuratoa. And a gate that leads to treasures, maybe? That looks like treasures. We might come back in a bit. Let's see if we can't gain their favour first. Looks like we're not far from finding the poisonous beast's master. Been distracted again though. We're after Cazador. If anything immediately obvious leaps out at us as we go up here, then we might deal with it right away. Otherwise we'll look for Cazador. But there was also something else I wanted to do, which was go back and speak to Araj. Blurg? I was about to see how far away friend Araj is, but now I'm seeing Blurg on the map.
Lodge of the Society of Brilliance.
Huh, fancy that. Okay, we've got a bunch of Dweger hanging around. Who are you lot?
Ah, a surface dweller. You find yourself in the cradle of all knowledge relating to the Underdark. The Society of Brilliance. Tell me, what can the Society do for you?
I met an expeditioner who claimed to work for you. She was looking for a Gith egg.
Yes, dear Lady Esther, one of our most reliable contractors. Though unfortunately, this particular request was too much even for her. I don't suppose you've stumbled across any Githyanki eggs during your travels. The Society will compensate you for any we purchase, of course.
No thanks, I've grown quite attached to it.
I assure you, forming any emotional attachment to the gift spawn is quite pointless. It will show you no such affection in return. Should you grow tired of your responsibilities, do bring the egg to me. I'll gladly take it off your hands.
That sounds sinister. I don't think I like that guy. Might murderize him later. We'll see. What's going on upstairs? Professor Limeleech. There's Blurg.
My surface-dwelling friend, how long has it been? I am glad to see you well. I see your tadpole remains in its state of suspension. Your case has set us on quite the detour from our planned expedition work. We've thought about very little else.
Thought you were conducting research in the Underdark.
After observing the nature of your tadpole's stasis, we felt it wise to report back to the Society. Omeluum went out into the city to seek out further undeveloped infections like yours. But I have heard nothing since. I admit, I'm somewhat concerned. We are usually sticklers for updating one another on our progress.
Perhaps it prefers to work alone, given its connection to the subject matter.
A fair assumption. Omeluum is not given to strong emotion, but I know it regrets the damage caused by others of its kind. I am doing my best to conduct my own research in its absence. Unfortunately, my second-hand knowledge does not compare to the innate understanding Omeluum brings to such study.
Anything to trade?
Naturally, the Underdark provided us with some most unusual salvage. Plenty to keep an inquiring mind busy.
Is that so? Well, I can see you've got all the crap that I gave you still. I'm not seeing anything new that looks particularly thrilling, but if we did decide that we wanted any of the stuff from earlier acts, we could purchase it once again. So let's make our way back to Araj if we can. Right, so we've got the mermaid. We'll bypass that for now. One of the weapons from that I was thinking might be excellent for ourselves, but now I'm not so sure. Basically, it was a weapon that allows you to have an extra attack with a bonus action. And I don't think we really need that, because we've already got an attack with a bonus action, as long as the enemy's armed. So, yeah, maybe I don't need that weapon after all.
Oh, my silk. What are the chances? It's you. Ah, and the heart-stopping bloodsucker. I hope you've changed your mind. My neck is yours, anytime.
And I will keep refusing until the end of time. I'm done bowing to the whims of others.
Never say never. Forgive the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated.
My blood caused the explosion?
It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Ablodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics.
Lead the way.
Not if you lead me first.
Okay, no one on the team liked that very much.
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it? These four walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngath Durand. And now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner.
If that's her formula I can smell, it's even fouler than her blood. Oof. Gods below.
Okay, hand it over.
Oh, marvelous. I've never been so excited for anything in all my days. Just stand over there, far over there, and drink up.
Why the heck not? Although, while she's out of sight, maybe we'll also just
Seen everything.
steal her key. Down the hatch.
Lucy,
Okay, I exploded.
your stealing has caught someone's attention. What will you do?
Wasn't my stealing. Nothing to do with me, Gov. I'm just minding my own business.
You'll walk free for now, but your stories won't land so well if you're caught again.
Now that that's out of the way, should we talk about how I exploded? I feel that would be wise. Okay, I guess Arash is off doing her thing. Maybe we'll have a poke around in her lab. Oh, I don't like that. There we go. Someone spotted it. Now, what do we have in here? Oh, traps. Are they connected to the tripwire outside? Because if they are, we might not need to worry about them. Parasite specimen, we'll take that. Potion of greater healing unlocked. That's kind of cool. So what do I need to make a potion of greater healing? Ashes of balsam and any salt. Okay. We made one potion of great healing. This is fine, I guess. And then in here we've got not much of anything. Oops.
You wish to consult me?
No, actually... Oh, Jesus. How many options have we got? 18 dialogue options. Never seen this many. I feel like we should speak to Minty about some of this stuff at some point. Can I kiss you?
I am yours. Come to me.
Oh, she took her hat off and everything. Oh.
You give me courage.
That's sweet. That's the only thing we need to ask for now. So, giant spider, nothing on it. Okay. Upstairs we go, I guess. Is she hanging about still? Is she going to explain why I exploded?
Oh my. My heavens, you lived! This is incredible. I'm seeing stars.
Seem surprised. Did you expect me to die?
I'd hypothesized you wouldn't, my friend. And you've proven me absolutely correct. You are the world's first detonative exsanguinator.
Yay.
To put it simply, from this day on, your blood goes boom. Big boom. It's incredible. All it needs is a spark.
That seems quite powerful, thank you.
I assure you, the pleasure is entirely mine. This research will skyrocket House of Blodra back to the forefront of Drow scientific thought. Indeed, it could protect my line for generations. Now, let me offer you a little treat. In exchange for the teensiest vial of your marvelous blood, I'll give you something that'll really throw your enemies for a loop. I'll only ask a nominal fee in exchange.
Okay, it's a deal.
You really are a fine collaborator.
So what you got for sale? That's the main reason I came over. I want to see if she's got any elixirs of strength. Ooh, sanguine explosives. 8 to 64 damage. Creates a surface of blood. So she's carrying a lot of crap that we sold her previously. We're carrying a lot of hands and whatnot. Okay, we've offloaded some of our crap. And we got some money. We like money. Maybe we should give that to Astarion. Yeah, that significantly prevented any issues with us getting encumbered. So, where's our next destination? It is probably Cazador's. Oh, we've got another Illithid power, haven't we? Who wants that? There we go. We can go in Astarion's head. A waypoint. Lovely. We're kind of heading the right way for Cazador's.
Have I been this way before?
Well, what we've got here.
The Devil's Fee.
Interesting. Well, that's a place we would like to visit at some point. We've got a graveyard.
Not enough graves. Never enough.
Very well. Jolly would know about these things. It looks like we might have gone the wrong way for Cazador's. Maybe we need to come back this way to the waypoint. Actually, let's just jump to the waypoint. And we need to find our way upstairs, perhaps. This feels like something familiar coming up here. I feel like this is the right way to where we need to be. And there's the South Tower of Tsar Palace.
I can sneak in here. The security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
Yep, definitely the right place. Hello.
This is the Palace of Cazador Zar. Entry is forbidden. Leave now, citizen.
The guard's words are clear, but spoken without thought or intent. Behind her eyes, you see nothing. She must be one of the charmed thralls Astarion mentioned.
Cazador hired me for a job. It's very hush-hush. If you don't let me in, he's going to be most upset.
Of course. Whatever the master desires. Enter freely, and of your own will.
Wonderful. We got a key and everything. Could have probably just slaughtered them all, but there was time for that.
So, Astarion, vampire dens. What should I expect?
Vampires?
Vampires would be a safe bet.
Hilarious. You belong on stage. Perhaps the bloodstained
That's
sort,
suspiciously
with a hooded man standing by, axe in hand.
Yes. Here we go. And we're in the palace. Someone has failed an invisibility check. So, are they out here? Or are they elsewhere? Looks like there's only that bugger out there. We've got a sinister door.
The door is covered in intricate text, but you can't see anywhere a key might fit. Only a small round hollow engraved with a family crest.
What's the text say? It's just Gubbins, I think. Yeah, it's just Gubbins.
The writing means nothing to you. You can't even recognize the script.
There's writing like this all over the palace. Some old, probably dead language of Cazador's. We were strictly forbidden from learning it.
What about the hollow? That could be doable. But no, not a clue.
The indentation is small and features an engraving of the family crest. Beyond that, it's a perfectly normal, mysterious door.
Okay. Astarion, are you able to lockpick it? No, you're not. Okay. Should we steal some paintings while we're here? Yay. We got some gold. Only 14 gold, but the main thing is we stole something from Cazador.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
So that guy's roaming about. We got the Chamberlain's suite here. With a private room. Astarion? Oh, it's tricky lock. We'll just ace it. What's going on in the Chamberlain's suite? A casket. Featuring... What is that? It doesn't have a tooltip. And it hasn't gone into our inventory either.
That might be worth a look.
Maybe that's just the Chamberlain. We've got a diary. So there's a ritual. And he was potentially going to be the stand-in for Astarion. Even if Cazador finds my body, the potion Bone Cloak sold me will provide a convincing illusion of death. Okay, so this guy was going to escape. He's going to feign death and then escape after Cazador has ascended. Interesting. Nothing on his body. Maybe we can... No, we're not allowed to kill him. His feigning death is so good that we can't just stab at his body a bit. He's got another book here. An erotic book. Very well. In a chest with a scroll of conjuring elementals. Cool.
I'll give it a shot.
What's in his office then? Much of anything? It looks like an illusory wall, but... Oh yeah, it is. It is an illusory wall. Excellent. I was going to say, but there's nothing behind it. It shows what I know. There is, in fact, Luriana Sauvage with a key for a private room, which I guess we've just already been in. Despite all your promises that when we went to the afterlife we go together, you went without me. Found your body in the empty bottle. Here are two more identical bottles. I'm going to drink one of them. Ah, so this was a Romeo and Juliet
Whoever
scenario.
killed this werewolf burned it up from the inside. Its throat and innards are more liquid than solid.
I see. He took a feigned death potion. She came across him and realised that he was dead and drank the acid potion. Now she's actually dead. He's going to wake up, realise that she's actually dead, and then he's going to actually off himself. A tale as old as time. An elegant robe. Some sort of fancy garment for camp wear, I guess. No way of telling what it looks like without slipping it on. Might give that to Minty. All sorts of stuff here. Finally, in Act 3, you get some fancy camp clothing. We have a ledger, tracking the inventory of goods. The ballroom door. The Kozakuran dictionary we used to train new servants on how to operate the ballroom door has gone missing. And my signet ring alone won't do the job, says Godi. So the Godi who failed an invisibility check earlier may well have a ring that will let us into the ballroom, but we may also require a dictionary.
It's gotta be clean. Necrotic energy. Best avoided.
Necrotic energy? That sounds awful. Astarion?
I feel so drained. There's necrotic magic at work here.
Yeah, there is. Let's see. Vitality drain. 8 to 28 damage per turn. The dead girl's sapping curse is draining your vitality. Well, we're big and strong, so what if we throw her over there?
What in the hells is happening here? I entertained our guests here until Cazador appeared and took them away. But I never saw anything like this.
Now, maybe we're going to be alright.
That girl, it wasn't good.
Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Let's have a look in here. Do we care what happened to her? There's probably no sensible way of finding out. The Helmet of Grit. Whenever the wearer has 50% HP or less, they have an additional bonus action. That could be good for old Astarion. He doesn't really need a bonus for attack rolls, does he? He's already got 95% chance of hitting things. Do we need to actually rob that girl? Let's have a look. She's got a note on her. Remember to read that ancient language book. Okay. So she was definitely involved with the book at some point. But we'll move on because the book doesn't seem to be in there.
Behold, one of Cazador's cheapest tricks. An illusionary wall.
Let's go into the dorm first.
A fetid little cell he throws into when displeased.
Yep, dorm first though. The spawn dormitory.
The dormitory. This is where the spawn were kept. When we were getting neither the carrot nor the stick.
Okay. That's just Violet's diary. Garlic in Uson's bed. That's cheek. And a ledger of blood donors. But none of this is helping me find a dictionary of any sort. I guess there's wolves around because Shadowheart's having trouble holding on to herself. Leon's diary, so I guess Leon is the favoured spawn right now. Ah, so he was Victoria's father. Maybe. And then Violet was... So it was Victoria the dead girl. And has Violet done something to her? Which is what led to her oozing with necrotic damage. Maybe. Favoured spawn, ledger. Mostly Leon, also sometimes Violet. Doesn't really help us though. Let's go back out and look at the kennels.
Prime spot for an ambush.
Ah, there he is.
So you've come home, little one, and come to visit Godi in your old kennel.
It's taking everything I have not to grind your rotten carcass to dust.
Do it.
Don't be mad at Godi, child. I only did my job. Only kept you in line.
You tortured us. For days at a time.
Oh, yes. And you sang so sweetly for me. None of the others screamed like you did.
I think this goes a bit beyond
But you're
I just did my
home
job.
now, and you brought me a treat, eh? A new friend for Godey.
Lay a hand on me and lose it, Bones.
Not? Why are you here then, little one, if not to see Godey?
Isn't it obvious? I'm going to kill Cazador.
How dare you? As if you could lay a finger on the Master, you ungrateful little brat! Godey will not let you get away with blasphemy. Godey will see you punished!
Wonderful. So it is time, in fact, to grind Godey's bones to dust. Let's start the process with Jolly. But we do want to save a bit for Astarion. I think he would like to get the job done.
Tonight we shall see his true form.
Excellent. We got a key, and we got the family ring.
The ring match the language on that strange door. I still can't read it though.
So a weapon there, it's just a longsword. I'm still not seeing any wolves around. Shadowheart was definitely not having a good time. And yet. Yeah, she's not happy. Is there any secret passage in here? I'm not seeing one. I suppose we could start talking to people.
I must be busy. Busy, busy, busy. Master might see me. Master might approve.
What a loser.
You sort of fight.
Yeah, someone's definitely talking about stupid wolves. And we know that he likes his illusory walls. What about you, Siren?
The woman's eyes are alert, verging on manic as she bustles about.
Everything's got to be right for the Master. Everything's got to be perfect.
Rena, is that you?
Takes a fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Yeah, I would say the consequences are hardly surprising. She dead. Everything must be perfect. Very well. Is that a secret bit? No, that's just back into the kennels, isn't it? Victoria's body was of no help. I feel like I've had this issue before when I've visited Cazador's palace. You also want everything to be perfect. Do you have anything else to add?
Another guest for the Master's celebration. I'm afraid you're too late. You'll have to... Master Astarion?
No.
What are you doing here? Why aren't you downstairs?
Well, obviously I'm on my way down now. So if you could just point us in the right direction.
But you're too late. The doors have been sealed. The ritual is about to begin.
So unseal the doors and let us in.
It's too late. Godey has sealed the doors and will not open them until the ritual is complete.
Cazador gave the key to Godey. And where is this sadistic old sack of bones?
It does not matter. You're too late. The Master will be so angry that you missed the ritual. He will do such terrible, terrible things to you. I do not have any more time to waste. There is too much to do, too much to prepare.
Yeah, you do not have any more time to waste, because you don't really have any more time. Come back here. I'm trying to kill you.
There is so much to do.
You sort fight, and now you have one.
Do we have a fight? No, it didn't give us the option to sneak attack. Yeah, well. He dead. There's a key to the ramparts door. But that doesn't necessarily help us. Can we go this way? Don't think you can help us.
The Master is pure. His palace must be pure. No stain, no smudge, no taint. Pure.
No stains.
Pick to fight. The consequences are hardly surprising.
Well, it's a bit stained, I'm afraid. So that leads back out to the ramparts. I don't think that helps. I think there must be something downstairs. Shadowheart's wolf senses were tingling. It's a shame we haven't got any true sight spells or anything like that that could help us. I'll just smash that. Just for the funsies. So we didn't quite check everywhere. There's a wardrobe or two we didn't look in. We didn't check that desk. Maybe throwing her in the corner didn't really help. Dahl's journal. Dahl used to be a doctor. Okay, vampirism is a disease and not a curse, she thinks. She was maybe trying to steal all of Victoria's blood to cure herself. But Leon has put a counter curse on it. Made her body a necrotic booby trap. I think Leon is bluffing. Well, how's that worked out for everyone? There are those two wardrobes in the corner. I feel like we're going to need to get in there. Just to double check. There it is. It was in the last place you looked. Which is always the case, because generally you don't carry on looking after you found what you're looking for. But it was also in one of the last places where we could have considered looking. Starion's not looking entirely well. We could take a rest. Or we could press on. He can always get back some health from just... Where am I going anyway? There's the door. Yeah, he's getting close to the point. Oh, he's already got it. He's got an additional bonus action. So maybe it's fine that he's at 50% health.
The door remains sealed, with naught to see but strange writing and a small hollow. Looking closer, you recognize the writing. It's the same Kozikuran script from the dictionary you found.
Let's press the signet ring against the hollow and read the door's inscription aloud.
The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door swings open.
Outstanding. Hello, everyone. Ah, there are wolves.
You can't be here. No one in, no one out.
That sounds like fighting talk.
Cazador never kept guard dogs before.
The runaway spawn. You reek of the Master's scent. Come with us. Come to Master.
Excuse me? I will not be ordered around my own house by some blow-in mutt.
We bring you to him. We get his favor.
And it is in fact on. What have we got? We got bats. We got rats. And we got werewolves. And regular wolves. So what are we going to do about all of this lot? I guess we're just going to march in and smack things. Wonderful. This wolf is going down. And we're suddenly invisible. What do you think of that, everyone? You're a bit confused. Okay. I would like Shadowheart to work on the other wolf, I think. 95% chance to hit. What if we put Sharpshooter on? 70. That's still pretty good, to be honest. It was good damage. Can we do it again? Outstanding. We could probably action surge because we're going to be taking some sort of rest before we meet Cazador. That shot missed, but that's okay because it hit some other bugger instead. And that one has left it on 1 HP. Good going. Now Minty, do you want to come next? Where are all these rats and bats and stuff all around about? I was wondering about AoEing everyone. Maybe we'll take a long rest before we press on any further, so maybe we just do a bit of that, thin out the numbers somewhat, and then the Starion could come over this way. Whoosh. Punch that rat. Punch that guy. And then maybe bite that guy as well. We get back a bit of HP, but we'll probably lose it again. So we'll still have bonus actions next turn. Does he even need bonus actions? Additional ones? Because he can only do his unarmed attack for each regular attack that he does, right? And he can only bite once per short rest. It might come in handy for the old shoves and whatnot. Now, what are you going to do? Not a lot. Outstanding. So this guy's in a bit of trouble. And then we can hit a rat as well. We'll probably pop in and hit a bat too. Or not, in fact. Okay. Lovely. Starion deals with everything that was over this side of the room. And he does decent damage to the old werewolf. Oh yeah, we've got a bonus action we could use on Drunken Technique. Or Intoxicating Strike. So that's that bugger out of the way. And we're left with 2 bats. Now 1 bat. Shadowheart, do you want to do a melee attack? She does. Get your bow back out, chick. There we go. So everything in here is dead. Party guests were also in here, but they're dead.
What's inside?
I guess they were invited just to be snacked upon by old Cazador. None of the werewolves appear to be carrying very much of interest. We've got a door over here that, yeah, doesn't look like much. Okay. There's a door over here that's wide open. Wonderful. So what's going on in here? The answer appears to be not a lot. But there is a ladder. And that brings us to an upstairs. Are you a door? No? Oh, there's a button. Maybe you are a door. Yes. And this casket has some sort of note. Mysterious chamber. The ballroom. Amanita Sa. Uncle Cazador. That seems a bit weird, calling him Uncle. But that's fine. Much else going on? Hidden buttons. We like hidden buttons. And there is indeed a bit more to this room. Bunch more caskets. A lot of people may have been stored up here at one point or another. And there's another ladder. Where do you bring us, friend? I mean, there's a chest. It's always good. Nothing spectacular in it, though, I guess. Oh, wait, silver key. We'll take that. And who was up here? Putting silver keys in chests. It's a mystery. Almost missed this little room, but didn't quite miss it, so that's great. It looks like a torture room. We like those. A couple of silver glasses on the table so you can enjoy a little tipple whilst you're torturing. And then another button. And a treasure room. Oh yes. And yet more buttons. Is that just to open this room if you get locked in? Oh yeah, it's just to open this room. Okay. Ooh, key to Cazador's dungeon. I almost missed that. Outstanding. So we've got a key. That may have triggered the door to close again. Or did I trigger the door to close by being clumsy? Or is it on a timer? Yeah, it looks like some of the crew are trapped in there now. Oh well, maybe if we go back down the hatch, that will free everyone? It did! Outstanding. Now that we found the key, we need to find the lock that it fits in. But that, and Cazador himself, is going to have to wait until next time. Until then, thanks for watching, friends.